It is very well documented in the Bansen Shikai that it says before you go on a mission, you should know the whole area. You should send a shinobi to gather the information of the topography, of the area, of the roads, all the information they can. You want to make it as detailed as possible. One of the things that we did last year in 2015 at the stealth camp is I had my students go out at night and they had to learn how to do night communication with certain powders and things like that so they could tell people how to find them in the dark. And that was a really good drill for those of you guys who made that camp. What we're going to do today is you guys are going to scout the area. Now, the thing here is some of you guys already know the area decently, but do you know where all the paths are? Do you know the shape of that up there? How well could you write what this road looks like? Or, you know, the lake, what's the shape of the lake? How close is that to the road? All these kind of things. It's just a drill so you guys can actually learn how to survey the land and write it on a piece of paper. This paper, I want to be as accurate as possible. Now, there's a whole bunch of you guys here, and I can bet you that every one of these damn papers will look different. No matter how well you guys all try to make it look, I'm going to do this right, it's going to be different. You know what I mean? So we want you guys have to practice these things. The old story rolls like this: the sword master, it's in China, paints a picture of this Chinese master with a sword. I think they call it like a Dao or something like that, right? And he's teaching the swordsmanship to his pupil. And the pupil is so excited, going to learn how to be a swordsman. And he has another one that is a pupil and is extremely excited as well. Athletic, has trained in other forms of martial arts or warfare, has trained with swords fighting already, very highly skilled. And he says, I'm going to take you guys out and you guys are going to show me your skills. As a warrior, you're going to show me your skills. And I'm only going to take one of you guys as a student. Only one of you guys I'm going to teach because I'm not going to waste my time. He gets them out, goes outside, he blindfolds both of them. Walks them out, and he pushes them where they need to go, and they walk up the road, they go over a hill, you know, mile this, mile that. Finally, he stands them side by side, and he says, I want you guys to know that you guys are shoulder to shoulder, and you're both facing the same direction. I'm going to undo the masks. I want you guys to look at what you see. He undoes the blindfolds, and they both look at the area. And he says, do both of you guys see the area? Do you both see this beautiful land that's in front of us? And they said, yes. And he says, this is what you guys are going to be trying to protect, this land and your family. Do you understand that? Are you sure? And they're like, yes. Do you sure that this is what you want to do? You want to learn warfare to protect this, what you look at? And I say, yes. He says, turn around. And they turned around, set him in whatever the word for seiza would be in Chinese. And he said, now draw what you just saw. The person that was this skilled swordsman, he already thought he had the job because he already has some skills. Wasn't really paying attention to everything. The one that didn't have as many skills had no idea what was going on. Trying to figure out, where am I at? What am I doing? If he's only choosing one, I got to beat the guy that's better. You know what I mean? So he says, I want you guys to do the area. They both paint the area. They both paint it up. And the guy that has absolutely no skill, never been trained, drew the perfect picture. The one that had all the skills in the world wasn't even right at all. That story paints a really good picture because in the art of war, when you're at war, you only have a split second to see a picture and react because that picture moves. It's not the same picture. Do you catch what I'm saying? So you want to be able to have a student that I can show one time. This is the kata. Okay, now do it. Do you guys see me do it? Okay, do it. And then I come in there, one person does it like me. Nobody else does. Well, it's obvious when that one person does damn near everything else like me too. Nobody else does. It's like that in all organizations. It's, can you see the big picture? And can you see every fine detail on the inside? And then that's what you're supposed to do. If you only see the big picture, well, good. You're going to be a good soldier. But if you get that big picture and all the little details, you'll be a good leader. You catch what I mean? Because the detail is what's important. So what we're going to do today is we're going to send you guys out. You're going to get me the topography of the land. Now, you're going to do it in a specific place, because if I say the fucking park, then we're going to waste a lot of time, and we're going to keep this a very small topography area. Because I want to, yes, everything is a test. I want to see your guys' skills at gathering information. You guys are going to walk from here, down that ravine, and there's a hill on the other side. Walk up to the hill, look out over the land, see what you see. Make a drawing right there. You're going to walk back. You do not make a drawing until you get the top of that hill. That's your first drawing. As you walk back down to the ravine over here, once you get to the middle, you will then write again what you think you need to write. Then you will go from there up to the top of this road right here, and then finish your drawing and then walk it back to me. Make sure you put your name on it so I know who I'm grading.